It has been a long, hot summer so far. I mean, a real scorcher pretty much everywhere. Record-breaking heat, and all of us in RVs, either part-time or full-time, are looking for ways to stay cool in our RV and manage our power. That's why I am super excited to share with you guys what I think is like the best new RV gadget for 2022 right here. What is it? I'm Tom.
And I'm Cherie.
And we're EnjoyTheJourney.Life.
I wanna run in wide spaces, fly like the wind in high places, rushing like water on my face, with your hand in my head. Ooh, I wanna dance into the morning, kiss you like you never been kissed before me. I would go anywhere you wanna go, with your hand in my head.
Now, you've probably heard of the SoftStart RV. That's been a very popular product. It's been out for a couple of years. This product installs on your RV air conditioning units, and it helps to reduce the spike in the power draw that your air conditioning unit needs on startup. It's a huge spike, and it can cause circuits to trip and issues like that. And we have one on our bedroom air conditioning unit right now, and it has worked great over the last year with our small solar setup, helping us to be able to run one air conditioning unit overnight or during the day in the heat. And actually we could use one on all of our units, but I'm so glad that I waited because of this product right here. I will show you what it is. From the makers of SoftStart RV comes SoftStartUp right here. Small change in the name, but big difference in what's available. There is no longer any installation required. This just plugs into your power pedestal, and it has the soft start technology in it, as well as a surge protector. For all of you that have been waiting to get one of these, you've wanted one, but you're like, I don't want to crawl up on the top of my RV roof and install it, or pay someone to install these, or when you're upgrading to another RV, you're going to end up leaving that investment. Well, this you can take with you because it's all in one. There are so many advantages. I can't wait to share them with you. And we like easy, right? Easy installation. Here we go. Plug it right into the power pedestal. Bam. Turn on the power. It takes 45 seconds to up to 90 seconds to start up, and it's ready to go. And the other cool thing about this is there is an app for your iPhone or Android cell phone device where you can monitor what's going on with this and also see what your power draw is. So you can actually do your own power audit on what kind of a draw each item has in your RV. This is going to be awesome. Full disclosure, they sent us this to evaluate, and we get dozens of these offers every single week, and we turn down most of them because a lot of them are just products and services you don't need, we don't need, and we don't need extra crap around the RV. Stock RV air conditioning units are power hogs. They take a huge amount of power to start up, and then it comes down, and we'll show you that here in just a little bit. And this device allows us to be able to run up to 2 air conditioning units on one 30 amp circuit, or one air conditioning unit and some other appliances. And it has a built-in surge protector, which is great. If you don't have one, you definitely need this. And it does work with your current surge protector as well, so you can use them together. So why do you need a surge protector for your RV? Well, RV park and campground power is notoriously bad. Fluctuations, there can be spikes, there can be low voltage. All of these things can cause damage to your RV appliances, your TV, your refrigerator, all your sensitive components. So having a surge protector in general will save you from potentially thousands of dollars in damage, but the Soft Startup combines that with the Soft Start all into one unit, which is so awesome. It also has power management with it, so you can easily see on the app how many amps you're drawing each individual item. You can check out. We'll do that here in just a moment as well. And if there's a spike, it will protect your appliances, or a brownout, low voltage as well. It will shut down better than just tripping that 30 amp circuit over and over again, which we have done many times when we've been forced to use a 30 amp circuit. And if you just want one right now, you can use our link down below to get the best discount available. Some of you might be saying, well, doesn't my RV already come with built-in protection for all of these things? Well, actually it doesn't. Maybe some very, very high-end RVs do, but for the most part, RVs, unfortunately, are built cheaply, and anything that is an extra expense usually gets on the chopping block because it's going to drive up the cost of the RV. And the manufacturers are really trying to price RVs at a price that people will buy them, and you don't get a lot of extra things with them. So don't assume that your RV just has this kind of protection. It most likely doesn't. So maybe you prefer to be out boondocking or free camping somewhere and not in a regular RV park or campground like this one. Perfect. Let's say you have a small generator and you want to have power whenever you need it to run air conditioning units. This is perfect for that because it allows, again, the ability to be able to run up to 2 air conditioning units and other appliances with a smaller generator. And this actually helps extend the life of your RV air conditioning compressors by reducing the heat that gets built up in the windings. You can also use this on your home. If you have a backup generator for your home, this can be used in that place as well. So why get the Soft Startup with a 50 amp RV? Well, there are several reasons. Number one, if you, again, are using a small generator to power your RV, then this will definitely help, again, to control those power spikes when you start up different appliances like your air conditioning unit. But also, many RV parks and campgrounds only have a 30 amp circuit. We've also showed up where there's a 50 amp breaker there, but it's taped off or it doesn't work, and we've been forced to have to use a 30 amp. So there's all kinds of situations. Oh, and mooch docking as well. Do you like to park at friends and families' driveways, and sometimes they only have like a 15 or 20 amp circuit available? Actually, these come with an adapter to be able to plug into regular household power, and it will allow you, again, to use the available 15 or 20 amps at a house. And again, with the app, you'll be able to see how many amps that you're drawing. You've probably heard me talk about backups before. It's great to have tools that allow you to still function comfortably in a pinch. You're only as free as the tools or solutions that you have along with you. So just so many helpful ways this is going to come in handy for us, even with a 50 amp RV. But we know a ton of you out there have 30 amp RVs, and this will be so beneficial for you guys. Now, I know a lot of you have some real specific questions on what your particular power scenario is. So actually, with the link we have down below in the description, there is an FAQ page with tons and tons of answers to questions just like yours. I invite you to go check that out. All right, let's go ahead and give it a test out here. We've got the Soft Startup right here. Plug it into the 30 amp connection and our adapter to get us to our 50 amp cable. Now, it's important to know it takes about 45 seconds up to 90 seconds to start up. When the red light goes out, That way we know we're ready to go. And it's important not to turn this on until you've got your RV connected. Red light's out. We love RV gadgets that save time and money, and we've got our favorite new kitchen RV gadget coming up soon, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you catch that video. Now let's go ahead and set up the app on my iPhone. They also have it available for an Android device as well. It's really easy to do. We've got all the information we need right on the back of the SoftStartUp device here. We're just going to get into the App Store and look up this app. We'll just click on the search button here and go ahead and type in SoftStartUp. And there it is, the very first app. And that downloaded very quickly. Let's go ahead and open it up here and get that set up. It's going to scan for the device here. Oh, there we go. Got to enter the key, which we got from the back of the device. And the app is all set up. And let's go ahead and see what kind of power we are pulling right now. Not too bad, between 1 and 2 amps. Just for the basic things, maybe a computer, a couple of outlets, just a very minimal draw. So what we can do is go ahead and start testing different things to see what kind of power draw that we have. Let's go ahead and add in one air conditioning unit right now. We'll wait for that to kick on. And that jumped around a little bit. It looks like the draw for that is about 14 amps altogether with one air conditioning unit. And what I'll do is go ahead and add in another air conditioning unit up in the bedroom. How about that? And there we go, 2 air conditioning units right now using 27 amps. And I think that's about as much as we want to push that. We'll go ahead and turn off the main air conditioning unit here. So now running 2 air conditioning units, that's pretty much taken up all of the available amps. 27 amps was the draw. So I shut the main one off. We've got the AC running in the bedroom right now. It's important to know that in this scenario, we currently have the refrigerator running on propane and 12-volt electric, and the electric hot water heater is off, and we can turn the propane one on for that to help reduce the draw from those 2 items. Let's go ahead and turn the refrigerator back on to regular power. It'll take a second to kick back over. Not too bad. I got a jump of about 4 or 5 amps adding in the refrigerator. So you can see that would be a no-go with both air conditioning units going. So we would need to keep that on propane and 12-volt electric. Let's go ahead and turn the hot water heater back on. Ooh, we are pushing the envelope here. That jumped up to 31 amps right there. So that is really pulling it in. So I'm going to shut that off. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the gas hot water heater. That's not too bad. How about the microwave? Oh, microwave jumping all around actually. It had a spike and then it came back down. So you can see how awesome this app is at doing an energy audit to see what each item you have, so you know that you don't go over 30 amps, or if you do, it can only be there for a little bit and have it come back down. And the cool thing, this app has a total energy consumption here. Let's say if you're on a monthly RV site and you want to make sure the power company is charging you the right amount that you used, you can double check it by having that and resetting it each month at the first part of whenever your electric bill starts. Pretty cool. And another cool feature for the SoftStartUp is when it shuts down to protect your RV, you can actually restart it with the app. So you don't have to go outside, maybe it's at night or whatever, and fumble around with the breaker on the power pedestal. You can just simply open up your app and reset that. How cool is that? And here's actually a tip for running multiple air conditioning units with some other appliances in your RV. If you have a 30 amp circuit, what you can do is maybe run your one main AC unit and then a secondary air conditioning unit on fan only. That's going to give you a few more amps that you can maybe use for the refrigerator or for other items, maybe cooking, the microwave convection oven, for example. Again, I feel like this is the best new RV gadget for 2022, a real game changer in so many different scenarios. And I didn't even mention that it comes with a 2-year warranty, free shipping, and you've got actually 90 days to try it out and return it if you don't like it. Again, for the best price, check out our link down below in the description. Now click right up here for our very next RV tips video.